Victory, the only option. Hey girl, stop racing. Unstoppable. My blade is restore order. Press forward. Shadowless blade. Catch this one. I swear on my blade. Yeah. My blade is at it. Yeah. Scatter. You're done. A beautiful shooting star. Hey girl, stop losing. You're taking fire now. My blade is ready. Purging slash. It's over. You're setting fire now. Strike them. Beat it. And the winner is me!
Pompey in the Assault is a really recursive boss. He deals a lot of damage, jumping everywhere, and casually dropping Nuke onto the battlefield. Even though here we didn't get to see his bike riding skill, he is still being a badass of a challenge. Pompey will get stronger the longer the fight is going, unless we inflict attribute Anomaly on him. And to get the maximum score of 65,000, we need to at least inflict 34 attribute Anomaly. To put it into perspective, this means we need to inflict on average 1 anomaly roughly every 5 seconds. This makes it obvious that the devs intend this boss to get max score by Disorder team. Bernice and Jane especially shines in this stage. Pompey weakness to fire will make Bernice anomaly build up really fast, and Pompey aggressive playstyle will give a lot of perfect dodge for Jane passion. But here, I'll showcase Miyabi with Piper Lucy taking on Pompey. Even though Pompey isn't weak to neither ice nor physical, he isn't resist them either. This team comp is similar to Miyagi's support comp that I've covered before, switching the second anomaly element from Miyagi to Piper and pitching in Lucy as the bridge between them. Some major difference between them though is that this is a 3-element disorder team, which adds a little bit of more complexity in the playstyle, which I'll get into later in the rotation breakdown. Lucy here is built as a pseudo-anomaly character, being helped with Rocket Boo to inflict occasional burn. This is done to help achieve the 34 anomaly proc needed to max score the stage. We'll talk about this more in the agent build explanation section. We've talked about how amazing Miyabi is, and I'm sure you already know too. But here I'm going to emphasize on how amazing Piper is as a disordered partner for any anomaly agent. You might hear of people comparing Piper with Jane, and to that, I wouldn't agree completely. Each of them has a different value in team building, starting with Piper's support value, her core passive, 18% of the match percent to the team when power is maxed out. This basically means that Piper has a slightly better swing just for piece passive built in on her online most of the fight, and her anomaly build-up in her kit is really strong, making her really good at triggering disorder with other anomaly agents. But I would be honest here, this team true potential unlocked with M6, Piper and Lucy, and that's what I'll be showcasing here. And Lucy M6 is the most important kit of her being able to be played as a pseudo anomaly, because it synergizes really well with Piper EX Kuru Kuru. Well, she will throw lots of pick and build lots of anomaly, but hey, they are a popular A-rank agent. If you are pulling for Miyabi, there's a high chance you get a lot of Piper Mindscape. And I would say Lucy M6 is the best A-rank Mindscape, and I didn't regret getting out of my way to pull for it. While testing this team on Pompey, there's a lot of time where I accidentally finished the boss too soon before the 34 anomaly proc. Because our primary objective here is to inflict that much amount of anomaly, we will be using AM-D6 on Miyabi. This is some rare case where switching from attack percent D6 to AM on Miyabi is better. I would advise being flexible on your agent's build, because there might be times where some option is better than the other. This 5 is either 3 of these with the best substats, and this 4 is crit rate until at most 80%. You could say 68% is enough because Branch and Blade gives 12% crit rate buffs, but I personally like it more than that to make sure the anomaly build-up at the start of the fight goes smoother. If you have close to 80% crit rate already, switch this 4 to attack percent for more disorder damage. Piper in this team is on Freedom Blues 4-piece to further accelerate her anomaly build-up. If you want to build for damage, Fanged Metal 4-piece here is better. But as I said before, our primary objective here is to proc as much anomaly, at least 34 to get max score. This 6 AM on Piper is a lot more comfier for me. Remember, faster anomaly build-up for Piper means lower energy consumption, so our rotation will differ a lot if we don't use AM-D6. Choose either of these 3 for this 5, and this 4 will be anomaly proficiency. You want as much AP and attack substat as possible. Lucy will be using 4-piece Freedom Blues for her pseudo anomaly build. You can switch to Astral Voice or Swing Jazz if you want to focus on Miyabi and Piper damage. We use this build to help fulfill the 34 anomaly proc requirement. If you want to maximize damage output of Miyabi Piper, focusing on 2-element disorder is probably better. I'll be using Swing Jazz 2-piece to help a bit of her energy regen. We need that EX special for Freedom Blues passive. Her EX will not only help fire build-up from her falling peaks, but also for Rocket Boo attack. You won't attack percent man stats until you see initial attack requirement, or any if you are already there. This 6 is AM, as she is built as a pseudo anomaly. Alright, let's break down the run and all the good stuffs. While you're here, consider like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. We start the fight with Miyabi EX to get 1 stack of her W engine passive and start building up Frost Anomaly. Pompey first attack is coming, we will be using Piper defensive assist to greet it, and we'll go back to Miyabi again. Here, when Pompey weapon flashes, that's the visual cue for us to dodge the explosion. And as soon as the second yellow glint comes, we will use the whole team defensive assist. Doing a lot of assists at the start of the fight is really good because it builds momentum for the team. In a short time, it generates a lot of decibels, energy for each teammate, and build anomaly too. Especially here, where we want to trigger all 3-element anomaly, it's really nice. This also helps a lot for Piper to jumpstart her spin because she doesn't start the fight with a lot of energy. Frost is triggered. Pompey isn't weak to ice, so the boss doesn't get frozen here, but he will get staggered if he got burned. If you want some interruption, dodge the attack while we're still here for more energy and decibels, and hold basic Miyabi to Lucy EX to start the buffs and her pick rain, and to Piper. Now let's do a quick review on Piper EX skill. When Frost is triggered, that's the time for Piper to proc Assault for the disorder ASAP. Switching to Piper and immediately EX special will start with a slow spin, and a moment later, Piper start glowing, spinning more faster, and start triggering Lucy M6 Raining Bore. I personally don't like starting with this. What we can do instead is start with Piper basic 1 to 3 and then EX to immediately start the faster spinning. This is more beneficial to us because it is more energy efficient. Piper normal attack generates a good amount of energy for her, and maybe you'll need it to start spinning and start building some anomaly too. So here we basic 1 to 3 and spin with Piper, and we trigger Assault. When do we stop spinning though? And to answer that question, let's talk about Miyabi first. One of many great things that makes Miyabi good in a disorder team is how she can build Frost Anomaly off field after she proc Frost. But what if I say that she's not the first one that's able to do it? When Piper got more than 20 stack of power, she'll have a really high amount of Anomaly build-up rate. So after we trigger Assault with her spin, releasing the EX and swapping to the next character, will let her do her downward smash. And this slam can build quarter to even almost full anomaly bar again. And this is perfect for disorder team. You really want this downward smash to build a lot of anomaly. Because remember, anomaly build-up snapshots agent stats when they are building them. And Piper downward smash damage percent is buffed by her M2. Also, you don't want to double trigger Assault because same element anomaly proc is DPS loss in disorder team. And the next time Miyabi done triggering Frost, switching to Piper basic attack 1 to 3 and spinning again will not take a long time to trigger Assault again. This is also why Fanged Metal is perfect for Piper as a disorder partner because Piper basic will trigger the Assault from the already filled anomaly bar by the previous downward smash, and the spin will build anomaly with the Fanged Metal buff online. So to answer our question before, we stop spinning when Piper power is more than 20, she already triggered Assault once, and the enemy physical anomaly bar is at around 20 to 50% full. So here we stop Piper spin to Miyabi EX, dodging Pompey attack while building anomaly, and following previous rotation. After Frost is triggered, Miyabi hold basic, switching to Lucy whenever possible to refresh buffs, and to Piper spin. Even if Lucy EX is not ready, still switching to her to just special is also okay, because she can build fire anomaly with it while we are switching. And notice all our ultimate is ready here, and that the fire anomaly bar is already full. First off, I wanna say that I can't find a spot for Piper ultimate to be useful here. Her ultimate only trigger Assault at the end of the long animation, and ultimate after she trigger Assault will raise double assaulting, so we are not going to use it at all here. And after Piper built Anomaly about quarter after Assault, we switch to Lucy ultimate, and wait for the meteor to hit to trigger burn. Basic attack to build some energy while we're here, and after the burn triggered, Miyabi quick assist and ultimate, and we've triggered 3 anomaly in 6 seconds. Miyabi hold basic to Lucy to Piper and to Miyabi EX, and it triggers the stun window chain attack. In this run, we are not going to maximize damage in the stun window because we risk ending the boss too soon before the 34 anomaly proc for max score, but we will utilize the chain attacks to build anomaly. But here, we will not use the chain attack yet to finish Miyabi Frost with EX2, and here I immediately holding Miyabi basic so her EX2 doesn't trigger chain attack to Lucy to Piper. At quarter after Assault, switch to Miyabi EX and trigger chain attack. My advice here is you never want to chain attack Piper. Because of our rotation, the enemy is always left with almost full physical anomaly, and chain attacking with Piper will trigger Assault where we don't want it to be, So we chain attack Lucy to Miyabi, triggering the Frost. Miyabi hold basic to Lucy to Piper. Notice Burn Anomaly is ready to trigger here. Anomaly can only trigger by the on-field agent, unless you are Burnice. So Lucy have to come out to trigger this burn, but here we'll save it for later. And to Miyabi again, and here after our score is more than 20k, Pompey will start charging his nuclear drop. Dodge the laser as best as you can and let's greet Pompey in the blast zone. After his nuke drop, he will jump again to another place. So here, we'll close our distance with Lucy EX and triggering burn. Quick assist Miyabi and triggering Frost. Miyabi hold basic to Lucy to Piper, and our ultimate is ready here. So after Piper, we immediately Miyabi ult. Because of Pompey long animation, we actually lose all Piper power here. So if you want to maximize damage for Miyabi ultimate, you should spin a little bit more to get at least 20 power here. But that's no big deal. Miyabi hold basic to Lucy ultimate, and before the meteor hits and triggering Miyabi quick assist, switch to Piper to charge her energy. This is what's good with Lucy ultimate. You can tune it so that the energy charging effect can go both ways. And sometimes you want the energy to Piper more than to Miyabi. The usual rotation. Ouch, I got careless, but it's no big deal. Pompey attack might be really handful at times. Miyabi hold basic to Lucy to Piper. And here, Assault is triggered. Pompey is almost done, but Frost is still a long way to go. But Burn is ready, so we dodge counter this attack first and switch for Lucy EX to trigger Burn and stun to Miyabi chain attack. Notice even though Frost Anomaly is full, but Miyabi doesn't trigger it here. That's because there is internal cooldown between Anomaly proc, dictated by duration between them or amount of hits. But it's no big deal. What we can do here is back to Lucy chain attack and cancel the chain attack to Miyabi quick assist. Miyabi hold basic to Lucy to Piper, and our ultimate is ready again. So after Piper spin, Miyabi ultimate, Miyabi hold basic to Lucy to Piper. Piper energy is kinda rough here because Lucy ultimate is late. Ideally, it's after Miyabi ultimate, but it's no big deal, we can do it after. To Miyabi building Frost again. Miyabi hold basic to Lucy ultimate and to Piper. And here Burn is ready to trigger again. So we trigger it with Lucy dodge counter here. The first few basic attacks of Lucy is physical, so the best way to trigger Lucy Burn is either by ultimate, EX special, defensive assist, chain attack, and dodge counter. Now where are we going from here? Should we trigger Frost or Assault after this burn? Well, Frost is still a long way to go, and Miyabi Fallen Frost is already full. So we will spend Fallen Frost first by Miyabi hold basic to Lucy to Piper triggering Assault, and back to Miyabi for the Frost. Miyabi point guard parrying Pompey attack here. Nice. Miyabi hold basic to Lucy to Piper, and all the good stuffs. You might already get the flow here. And we get our ultimate again. Lucy ultimate is even more late than before here, so Piper energy situation is kinda bad. But she still can trigger Assault. Notice the burn anomaly is almost ready to trigger here. So we switch to Miyabi specials to just trigger the chain attacks. Lucy chain attack doesn't trigger burn here, but that's okay. What we can do here is to cancel chain attack to Miyabi quick assist and back to Lucy chain attack. Doing this will build fire and frost anomaly simultaneously. This stack is also good if you want to max Astral voice stack and didn't have anything better to do in the stun window. We trigger burn, and then we trigger Frost, one more Anomaly proc, Miyabi hold basic and Lucy ultimate for safety measure, and Piper Assault finish the job. And that's the breakdown. Here I want to show other Miyabi team comp that's not so premium compared to my other showcase, and you can expect me to cover more in the future. I hope this video can help you. and see you next time.